All right. Welcome. Let us begin with a recap. For those watching, Lux unfortunately is having some issues with power. They will hopefully be able to join us later, but for now, we are going to proceed without them. Vivian, you missed last session, so I'm going to look to Commodore Sarko Two Legs to catch King up on everything that King missed.
Yeah, I had a tummy ache. I was sick.
Mhm.
Okay, so turns out, a lot of interesting things happened back at. Number one, I litigated about whether or not we'll get any payment at all for the loss of our crewmen, the potions we spent, and what's-called getting paid back by the one guy. The Emperor of the Sea slash the Lighthouse Man's definitely not gay lover.
Yeah.
And turns out the Emperor of the Sea doesn't hate us because he feels bad about the whole ordeal, but his lover certainly despises my guts. Anyways, we got the 500.
Nice. Okay.
The governor, who I despise for reasons that shall soon be explained, gave us compensation.
Okay.
After that, it was revealed that Sir David Goodman is actually a trans femme, and we should be calling her Captain Danielle Goodwoman.
Okay.
We met her at a bar. We met her at the brothel. She was dressed in her preferred clothing, and I was like, oh, all right, good for you.
That's fucking great. I was expecting something weird happen, but it's just like, no, it's a secret.
It was revealed that only Mulroy was aware of her actual identity, and with his passing, she had a bit of a existential crisis and decided to come out to the rest of everyone.
Well, you know what? I'll take credit. If it weren't for Mulroy dying, they'd still be in the closet to this day, so good for them.
So it's good he died in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would necessarily. I mean, I'm sure Mulroy would not have chosen for it to go down this way.
Yeah, definitely.
Mulroy would probably have preferred not to have to be killed by a giant crab.
I forgot that was how it was. Oh man.
For real, I was gonna be like, okay, I was gonna bring this up when we got back to port. After that, and then Mulroy just straight up dies in a sudden freak accident. I'm like, okay, I guess this plot point's going now.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's amazing.
The other thing I wanted to say is then Sarko talked with Mama Fortuna and revealed that the governor of Port Fortune won what is it? I'm going to the come on.
Red Roger Rathbone.
Yes, I was trying to jump to Port. Yeah, Red Roger Rathbone is actually Commodore Sarko Two Legs' dad, who abandoned him as a child. And this entire thing is his revenge plot.
I love it. Okay.
He said to himself, oh man, I'm gonna make it rich, and the first thing I'm gonna do is light a fire under that bastard's fucking ass.
Fuck yeah. Oh my god. I missed too much. Damn, I'm upset now. This is amazing.
And he made plans with Mama Fortuna to try and overthrow the poor bastard. Yeah, so what he's going to do is he is going to, if I remember the plan, Cabe.
Yes.
Was it to try and first off talk to Megara?
Yes. So your plan was, you're gonna sail back to Skeleton Cove, hopefully dive for some giant pearls from some giant clams without aggroing the Cyclops Nereus, son of the sea. Then, once you acquire some of the pearls from the reef around Skeleton Cove, you then have to travel all the way north to Fish Eye Atoll, where the village of the merfolk lies, as you have a standing agreement with the queen of the merfolk that if you bring her some of those giant pearls, she will shape them into water-breathing amulets for you.
And that would be cool.
Your plan
That's
then,
so
your plan then is to go to the lair of the sea dragon, with the ability to breathe and thus speak underwater from the amulets. You will ... sea dragon.
Say hi.
You'll say
Say
hello.
hi to dragon.
You will say hi to the sea dragon, and that will be good for you somehow. Something cause a disaster at Port Fortune that the governor has to respond to, and either he responds and you stab him in the back, or he doesn't respond, you solve the problem by being heroes and then call him a coward until you can overthrow him that way. That was the plan as I understood it. There's a big question mark after talk to the sea dragon. But
yeah, the problem is like I feel like this is one of those things where like I kind of I have a few like inklings of ideas.
Mm-hmm.
One of them would be run into one of those pirate ships at sea and be like, "Oh hey, I was hoping I could run in."
That would very much surprise them.
Position.
Also, Mama's suggestion had been that there was a ghost ship coming out of the Black Crag. That people were the pirates were saying it was the Scimitar. The dread pirate Janzoon's flagship, risen again, and that the Scimitar had been spotted sailing out of the Black Crag, and it was her suggestion that, hey, ghost pirate ship might be a concern that you could use in that case. But then you kind of decided sea dragon.
My plan is that we'll do that, and then my plan is then we could try to drag the Scimitar down to here. We could like kite it. We could do the equivalent of kiting the one dragon at the Caverns of Time all the way to fucking Ogrimmar.
I'm going to assume that's a clever reference, but I didn't get it.
It's a World of Warcraft reference. It's the equivalent of taking a world boss all the way to the capital city.
Yes.
Oh my god. I know just enough about World of Warcraft to know what the fuck that means, and that's insane.
Yes. So that's certainly something you could do.
That would be so funny.
Because we're the good guys. I've never once pretended like Sarko is actually a good guy, though.
I'm going to say this is the pirate campaign. You are pirates. Except for Silly Sally. Silly Sally has done nothing wrong ever in their entire life.
Has King done anything wrong?
King is father to a very good coconut son.
I believe that King is above crime. Meanwhile, I need to ask Jan Hawkeye if she wants to be fucking put into chains for the third time.
Every time this happens, I end up being paid very well. However, I still don't like it.
One time it's an old man, one time it's a pirate governor who I want to murder, who's also my dad. You know.
Yeah. I think also, like, circling back, I think the only crime that King has ever done is blasting Neris with the fucking fish laser because we stole it. That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
You did steal a fish submarine from from a very nice Cyclops Muppet.
Yes.
He's a Muppet.
He's a Muppet.
Look at that face. He is just that one big furry Muppet, but a mermaid Cyclops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so with that, King, you were caught up on events. It looks like I rolled the weather already 13 days and 23 hours ago. So it is a cloudy day and there's a strong breeze blowing.
All right.
Your ship has movement speed increased by 1/3, so you can move 20 hexes today.
Nice.
Okay, let's figure this out.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
where are we going?
what route are you guys taking to Skeleton Cove? Pay no mind to me rolling for random encounters.
Yeah.
If I get the pirate ship one, this time I'm not gonna run away. I'm gonna cast anchor and wait.
That will
Ooh.
catch them by surprise.
That's why I'm expecting to get them to pay attention to what I say, because I caught them by surprise.
Oh, we're going past the Black Crag, huh?
Yeah, did you mean to draw that line?
Because our destination's Skeleton Cove first for pearls, right? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, with the wind at your back, you were able to make it exactly to Skeleton Cove in one sailing day.
Damn.
It would have taken 2 days if the wind had been less in your favor. But you make it here in one day. So it's late evening. The sun is setting. As you're sailing over the crystal waters above Skeleton Cove. You can see below you that there is a coral reef beneath you. According to the merfolk, home to the giant clams that produce the giant pearls.
Yeah.
King, you and Captain Daniel Goodwoman, at the very least, are piloting the magic carp. Commodore's two legs, I assume you were going to be on the Gilded Goose itself, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So everyone else...
Yeah, I'll be doing supervision and stuff, yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna take you guys over to the reef. You still have a little bit of time before the sun... I don't have token. There we go.
Ooh.
So, Captain Sarko, you are still on the ship. But those of you who are beneath the waves in the magic carp, peering out of the magic carp's large bubble eyes, you see the reef. It's quite beautiful. You see Aqua Summer is keeping pace with your magic carp, swimming alongside it. Jan Hawkeye occasionally signaling to it through the eyes of the ship. Coco is here, being a very good boy and not causing any problem.
Yay!
You maneuver through the reef. You see plenty of giant clams, large clams, roughly 5 feet across. Well, ranging from say 3 to 5 feet in width. Their mouths slightly open, allowing for filter feeding. The reef itself is, of course, home to countless species. You see all manner of fish, colorful tropical fish swimming around through the reef and through the seaweed.
Did you know that clams have eyes?
What? Do they?
Yes, look, type in clam eye into Google right now. You'll see them, those little blue dots. Yeah, those are eyes.
No. Oh my god. That's
Yeah.
freaky.
Giant clams get a bunch of them.
Oh my god.
Hey, does anyone else see the deadliest creature on Earth in the top left corner?
Oh yeah, no, I put my exclamation points there. I just wanted to, this was just an excuse to tell people that clams have eyes.
Yes.
In my mind now, clams are like biblically accurate angels. It's too
They
many
kind of
eyes.
are.
It's too many eyes.
But yes, Daniel Goodwoman is correct to point out that on this reef there is one alpha predator, which seems noteworthy. Crawling around on this ridge, a giant mantis shrimp, the size of maybe a Great Dane. This massive, very colorful shrimp is crawling around.
That not shrimp. That large.
Yes, that is a giant mantis large.
Yes. So we gotta be careful about that. I think I'm gonna just be ready with my hand near the laser gun button. But for now, we just gotta deal with the clams. So we're underwater. We can't really open the hatch.
Yeah, no, not really. No, not without flooding your ship. You can, however, surface, and then when you surface, your hatch is above the water level. You can dive. You can use it as a diving platform, and also that would let you communicate with the Commodore.
Yeah.
So at the very least, before you do anything, you surface alongside the Gilded Goose, and you can communicate with the Commodore.
Okay. Because I'm looking at what clam you should go for first, basically.
How are we going to approach this as far as opening them? I feel like if we...
Oh, my idea was
Do
as simple as... Oh, my plan is simple. We just get a rope around them, pull it up from the carp have like the crew somehow get a hold of it and pull it onto the ship, maybe get a pulley set up.
Clam
Yeah,
bait.
so it's-
Very
and
big.
and then we can just, cut them open, and then everybody could have, giant clam for dinner.
Ooh.
I don't know what to do about that mantis shrimp. He kind of scares me. I am gonna be honest there. I don't think Aqua Summer can cut it fighting that damn thing. I'm not
I mean,
really.
a submarine can cut it by that thing.
That's what I'm thinking. I think the sub just zaps it and tries to make it fuck off. If it tries to fight you guys, though, I might be a bit terrified. Is it one of the ones that spears things, or one of the ones that does the sonic click that instantly fucking liquefies your internals and makes your fucking body turn into a red mist?
I think it's the sonic click that'll turn everyone in the submarine to a red mist and
Oh my
freeze the
God.
hole
fucking
instantly.
Christ. Okay. Oh man, the one that cooks you and liquefies you at the same time. Okay.
Amazing.
So, honestly, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to space it out so that you can maybe get 2 volleys off if it doesn't run away. How many more shots you got in that thing?
I'm trying to remember. I think it's got like 7, I think.
You did fire one last session to scare off old Red Eyes.
Oh, like while I was gone?
Yeah, while you were gone.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you'd have 6 shots left.
Got it.
Oh yeah, we
Find
also
another
fought a
power
giant
cell.
shark. There was that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I fought old red one. What is it? Old Red Eye.
Old Red Eyes, yep.
That's
I can grab his toe. They didn't kill him. They just they fired they punched him in the nose with the laser cannon, and he failed a morale check and said, "You know what? Fuck this magic carp."
Otherwise, it probably would have
yeah.
been a party wipe.
I mean, probably. This is Old Red Eyes.
Oh, I love him. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's a
Oh my god.
he's a giant
Back.
albino shark.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you can see that they shot him, and he's barely injured.
Yeah. Oh man. You could definitely swallow the magic carp, and that's scary.
Yeah, but the magic carp punched him in the nose with the laser gun, and he was like, "You know what? You can live."
Nah, I don't think I will. Yeah. Okay. So we got 6 shots. I think we just kind of like get in a little close to the shrimp before doing anything else. And
Oh
just
no,
kinda
you
zap
don't get close to it. You do not get
Oh.
close to it.
Okay.
You space it out, get as far as you can on the thing's range, and then fire. Because if you miss it and it runs, great. If you miss it and it holds still, that's probably better than if it charges you. And if it charges you, you want to get off an extra shot, okay?
Aye.
All right. So, who's gonna be on the magic carp when this plan goes down, and who's gonna be back on the Gilded Goose, and is anyone gonna be swimming? I guess.
I am the pilot of the magic carp, so you know where I'll be.
Yep.
Mm.
Since they're not here, I'm gonna assume that Silly Sally will be on the Gilded Goose.
Yeah,
Does that
that's a good idea.
that seems fair? All
I will have Coco with me for moral support,
right.
and I want to show him the laser gun.
All right. And
This is what your dad does for work.
Yeah,
take your coconut to work day.
I'm the cool dad.
And Jan Hawkeye will be there to be a druid in case you need a druid.
Yeah, in case Aqua Summer can do anything against the mantis shrimp.
Well, I mean, it has an armor class and it has hit points, so a
That's
shark
true.
can hurt it.
Yeah, that's true.
To be
All
honest,
right.
I'm terrified. I love the description of that mantis shrimp. Oh yeah, the thing that instantly liquefies and cooks you at the same time.
Yeah. Oh boy.
All right.
So yeah, let's get our silly fish over closer and line up the shot.
Oh fuck, that is the picture. I think that picture is one of the ones that fucking terrifying click where they use a glitch in the fucking. You know what? They really.
Yes.
You know what? Mantis shrimps really do use a glitch in the physics engine to fucking
No real.
one-shot enemies.
Yeah. This is one of those pistols. This is one of them pistol shrimp, but big.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah. So King, you pilot the magic carp up here so that you sort of are peeking up above this corner of the reef. You see this giant mantis shrimp. As you approach it, it sort of like stands up and it sort of rears up, clicks its punches aggressively, sort of standing to defend its territory.
It's us!
Do you want to fire the laser?
Oh,
It's
yes!
mad, Captain Sarko.
I'm going to slam my fist down on the laser
Why are
button
you
immediately
asking
as
for
soon as
my
I see it, like,
approval?
moving towards us.
Good woman. You're the captain here.
Yeah!
I'm not here. I'm the disembodied voice in your head. I'm your headmate. Telling your suppressed headmate that you haven't let out in 30 years, telling you you're the captain. Let the intrusive thoughts in.
Professor
You could
Oak
keel-haul
said-
Jan Hawkeye.
Professor Oak says that it's
She's
now
more
is not the
saying it
time
to
to
herself.
use
Yeah.
this.
Terrified
You're-
that she's about to get liquefied. It's so
Every-
mad, Commodore Sarko. It's so mad.
You're the one in charge now. Everything from here on out is your own damn fault.
I feel like
Kings.
we had a conversation about this. Fire the laser.
King slams their hand on the button. The Magikarp's mouth flashes and massive laser sound effect blares. King, please roll 3d6 for laser damage.
Hell yes!
The giant mantis
Okay, here it
shrimp is
goes.
going to make a save versus wands for half damage.
Okay. Oh, that's not that good.
I mean, you got only one below average.
Yeah, that's not.
But
I
it
guess
does
it could be
it
worse.
does succeed, and I will give it half damage for that.
Uh-oh.
So it will take 4 damage.
Uh-oh.
However, it is a lone creature, and it has taken any amount of damage at all, so it needs to make a morale check now.
Oh, okay.
If it fails a morale check, it's gonna say, "Okay, fuck off," and run away. If it succeeds at the morale check, it is going to attempt to defend its territory, but it will roll again when it gets to half health.
Uh-oh. Got it.
All right.
For a fight.
It is now time for a fight. I need to change up the music.
Do-do-do-do. Oh,
I don't know if I'll
guys.
be angry or the happiest person in the world if this campaign ends exactly like Aqua Teen Hunger Force did. I'll die horribly getting eaten by clams.
In this case, this campaign just ends because your ship gets crumpled by a giant mantis shrimp. Could happen.
The entire
Could.
show, they're called Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and they do nothing. And then the last episode, they actually have to go to a call of adventure being the Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and they all die. They all die horribly.
Oh my god.
All right. Rolling
All right.
initiative.
Yep.
All right.
Let me get my character sheet out so I can do so.
All right. Well, the player characters have 1 initiative.
Oh yeah,
So,
because we're in a boat.
Captain, what are your orders?
Oh, we didn't plan this far ahead. You know, I don't have any
didn't.
protocol for this. We'll go in full reverse and make it chase us, I guess.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All
We'll
right.
reverse the ship.
All right. Your ship has a swim speed of 30. So.
Yeah. How about we try to like maneuver around this corner and like Oh wait, I could draw. Wait, no, my. Well,
2,
here.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Game is currently paused. What?
Oh, sorry. The game. I had the game paused so you can.
No, it's okay.
All right. You put the Magikarp in reverse. Its fins twist around and flutter in such a way as to let it swim backward.
Nice.
For some reason, this is still as fast as its forward move.
That's really cool.
Do you wish to fire another charge? You have 5 shots remaining in this crystal.
These crystals are hard to get.
As long as you
I-
have 1 in there, it still works.
It's true.
If you don't use it, it's wasted resources.
You know, you're so right. Captain, can I fire? Oh wait, no. Captain, can fire?
Fire away.
I slammed my fist on the button again.
All right. Roll another 3d6. I'll make another save versus wands for half damage.
All right. That's
Uh,
better. That's better.
That's better, and they failed this time. So,
Yes.
13 damage to the mantis shrimp.
Yeah.
Minus 13.
Hit it right in the face. Hit it right between its big ugly compound eyes.
It is injured, but still a little bit above half health.
Oh damn. Okay. Oh damn.
All right.
Another fun fact about the mantis shrimp: it sees in 2 more spectrums of color than we do, and we don't know what that means yet scientifically.
Yeah. That's something Lux always says is like when they're feeling weird, they feel shrimp emotions because they have like emotions that humans cannot understand yet.
All right.
It's just here. It's just right next to it.
Oh my god! I didn't even. Ah!
The giant mantis shrimp uses its action to basically to dash. It moves twice, charging forward in order to, and now lands on top of the magic carp. But it is unable to.
Oh god!
It is closed with you, but it is unable to attack this turn.
Surface now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Oh my god!
re-rolling initiative for the next round. The mantis shrimp has won initiative.
Oh no.
Oh
The mantis shrimp is now going to attempt to clock you in the back of the head with both of its punches.
no! Oh no! Oh, this is bad.
It gets 2.
It hasn't loaded on my screen. Oh no.
Let's see. With these, fortunately, your vessel has an AC of 19.
Oh, thank fuck.
You just hear really rapidly a 1-2 punch of like a sledgehammer bonking the roof of your ship. Just pow pow.
King is screaming.
The ship sort of vibrates. There's a new dent in the roof, but the ship does not buckle. The ship does not take anything more than superficial damage from the mantis's heavy blows.
My god.
All right.
By the way, guys, I do need just a warning. I do need to skedaddle at about the 3-hour mark. So
Okay.
Got it.
All right. You guys are now in the giant mantis shrimp has landed on top of the magic carp. What do you do?
I look to Captain. Go up. What do?
Can we, with the giant miniature booing us down?
I mean, it's by giant. I mean, it's like the size of like a Great Dane.
It's giant by shrimp standards.
It's giant by shrimp standards, and it's bigger. It's big. It's certainly big enough to maul you to death. But like,
Yeah.
But like, it's not like a kaiju or anything. It probably weighs like less than
It
2
weighs
adult
less than us.
humans.
Okay, we can still breach. Goodwoman's gonna breach up. She's
Okay.
gonna give a panic look at the bulge that just goes through the metal and just, oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay.
Not good.
Back to the
not
ship.
good.
All right.
I'm gonna just angle the ship upwards and just go.
All right. You breach the surface. The giant mantis shrimp now out of the water is on top of the ship, above the water. Captain Sarko Two Legs and Silius Sally see it out there. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a turn.
Yeah.
Sally can shoot her now that she can see it and it's above water. Sally will shoot her longbow at the mantis shrimp.
I'm going to man the ballista.
Yeah.
All right. Sally hits a 17, which does hit the mantis shrimp, and dealing
Nice.
dealing 4 damage.
No, that's awesome.
I didn't have it targeted. Oh, wait, it didn't. I accidentally applied the damage multiple times. All right, but there we go. Yeah, it is damaged, shot with an arrow. Sarko, you're gonna fire one of the ballista. You're gonna fire the ship's ballista.
I am also going to say to the crewmen, ranged weapons people, whoever kills that shrimp gets 10 gold.
All right.
Wonderful.
All right, that sounds good. Sarko, we'll have you fire first. Make for me a ranged attack roll.
I don't have a ranged weapon, so this is a bit awkward.
Yeah. So on your on the front page of your character sheet, you'll see miss, M-I-S. That's your attack bonus with a missile weapon. Because you've got no dex mod and you've got no attack bonus.
Thank you for coming to the surface and giving me a chance at this sweet combat XP.
But yes, the shot goes wide. Here, at the promise of 10 gold, your sailors will, and a relatively safe engagement, they will come forward and they will each attempt a shot with a crossbow. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's another hit. And that's a miss. All right. All right. That'll be a new round. Reroll initiative. Tie. Simultaneous action. The Manta Shrimp is now under half health, so I'm going to repeat its morale check.
I hope it runs away.
Okay.
I don't want to have to pay these people.
Unfortunately, it has decided to kill this giant fish. As it has determined that the magic carp will be its prey.
I see.
This is unwise of it, but it is what the dice have determined.
Yeah.
All right. It is going to, due to the fact that we tied on initiative, both sides are going to get their attacks off. So I'm going to go ahead and roll its punches against the magic carp first. That is a miss.
Fuck.
And that is a miss. It delivers 2 more punches onto the head of the magic carp. Bang, bang. Resounding sound of echoing metal as the crab tries to bash it. The sailors all reload their crossbows.
Do I reload the fucking ballista?
You'll have to reload the ballista, yes. Sally will fire her longbow. She will roll a 4.
Fun fact about Mana Shrimp number 4, they're fanatic zealots that worship the purity of war and will die before retreating.
Fun fact! Alright. King, Hawkeye, Good Woman, you are all in the magic cart. If you want to open, like, a side hatch, you can try and fight it. Or you...
I'm kind of tempted to.
Don't do it.
Do I want to be stupid? Do I want to be
Do
stupid?
you want to roll a new character? You're level 2. How much do you... I can't wait for you to come out of there and eat 3d6 damage and ask yourself, so what's the average on that?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. You know what? Wait, let me double check what my hit points are.
7.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
If it's 2d6, you die.
Old school Santas, you only have like 4.
Oh man.
Look, I have 11, and I wouldn't contend with that thing.
Alright. Alright. So is there anything you would like to try and do at the controls of the magic carp? Or are we just...
I think I'm gonna just, like, keep it steady and try to make sure that it doesn't, like, slip off because the ship's tilting or whatever the hell.
Alright.
It's on us, so we can't like angle the laser.
Right, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just move the magic cart forward a couple so it's
Oh yeah.
more in line
do
with
that.
the ballista.
Alright. Yeah, King. King, I'm gonna have you make a dexterity check. If you succeed at the dexterity check, I will give Captain Sarko a bonus to hit for you sort of positioning the shrimp in the appropriate position.
Okay, let's roll for shrimp positioning. Here we go.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you carefully position the magic carp such that the shrimp is sort of in perfect line with Sarko's ballista. You sort of line up the shot just at like the distance that Sarko has practiced with this weapon.
Yeah.
All right. So Sarko, I'm gonna give you a plus 2 on I'll make it a plus 4.
14. Oh wait, actually that's a 16.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
I needed to roll initiative for the next round first. Okay. So it's gonna deliver 2 more punches to the ship.
Punch.
That is a hit. That is a hit. Okay, how many hit points does your ship have? It has less than it did before.
Uh-oh.
It has 60 hit points. You took 14 damage and then 13 damage.
Yeah, no, that one shots you, King, almost every time.
Yeah.
It has a +7 to hit.
Oh my god, yeah.
And it attacks twice. You would be triple dead.
Yeah.
Pom Pom's gonna shoot her bow and arrow again. That's a miss.
Can I keep my 16?
Yes, because that is a miss.
Oh, damn.
They have a 17 armor
Fucking
class,
Christ.
I'm afraid.
Damn, this thing is terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another hit from the crew. 2 more shots from the crew. Alright. The mantis
I'm
shrimp...
gonna scream at the top of my lungs. All hands on deck.
I forgot about this guy up here. The sailor's gonna come down the stairs. He's gonna take a shot as well.
Is Sneck gonna finally do something?
Yep. And Sneck is also going to,
Oh my god.
take a shot as well. Sneck hits with the crossbow. It's another 1 point of damage. Alright. And since you called for all hands on deck, I will have the other sailors all come up. And because I don't want it to be confused about which one's fired on which turn, I will let them all fire their crossbows this turn as well.
I will announce to them 10 gold to whoever kills the shrimp.
So it's gonna be 5 more shots. Miss. Miss. Miss.
Oh my goodness.
Hit.
Ooh.
And hit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you want to know how many hit points this crab has?
1.
It has 1 hit point left.
Ah! I'm so tempted to get out there and just stab it now.
All right.
That would be so funny.
Round
Do you
5.
want to die?
I'm rolling initiative. The PCs have initiative.
I'm doing it.
All right.
If we've got initiative.
All right. You've got it.
But nobody gets a ranged. Yeah, but everyone has to reload their ranged weapon.
Except for Pom Pom. But
King,
yeah.
don't be a hero.
I'm gonna be a hero.
All right.
I'm gonna put Coco in the captain's dear hands. And I'm going to open up the hatch, grab my tray, and
Raises a hand as King leaps out of the hat.
I'm just gonna poke at it with my fork.
All right, King. Make your trident attack.
Oh wait, I gotta target it.
Mm-hmm.
T. Select target. Yeah. Here we go. No.
All right.
You failed like 5 out of 10 times. I think 4 out of 5 times.
Oh goodness.
But
Oh my god, Pom Pom, thank god, they were gonna die.
Yes. Yes.
King jumps out, begins fencing with this giant crab. It sees you trying to take its meal, this massive fish. It rears back, about to deliver a lethal punch, when Pom Pom delivers some very clever one-liner that I'm not smart enough to come up with, shooting an arrow straight through its eye into its shrimpy brain. It falls into the water. The giant mantis shrimp is slain.
Beautiful.
I'm going to be honest, when you missed, I was like, yeah, King, I can't wait to see your new character. I don't know, what was your thoughts, Cape? Were you thinking the same thing?
I mean, I knew that if it attacks King was probably going to die. I mean, mathematically speaking, yeah. I mean, that was an 8-hit die monster. That was a big threat. But I was also thinking that I was gonna make one more morale check because it was on 1 hit point.
Okay, so yeah, there was a chance that it broke, but like.
Yeah, I was going to give it one more morale check, but if it passed that morale check, then King. I mean, it's entirely possible it rolled, a couple of zeros or a couple of ones.
Your AC?
You know?
Hey, King, what's your AC?
15. Yeah.
Oh, so it would need to roll a 7 or lower twice in a row, which would mean that it'd have a 1 in 9 chance of not killing you.
Oh, God. Yeah. Okay.
Pom Pom thinks that Captain owes Pom Pom some gold.
Oh yeah, here you go, 10 silver. Oh yeah, sure thing, 10 gold. Just go down to the ship and you know where to find it.
This was Pom Pom's one-liner, by the way. Hey, shrimp happens as they loose the air.
Ah! Okay, yeah, no, that's good actually. I like that. I approve.
Anyways, yeah, how's the magic carp looking?
It floats.
The
magic
magic,
guys.
Taking on water yet?
yeah.
Okay.
The Magikarp is down to 33 hit points.
Do we
Oh,
have
God.
the means to repair it?
Are any of you skilled submarine mechanics?
No.
I guess that
I
is.
could bolt some metal onto the holes.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what to do.
Excuse me.
Health points are just the resource, okay?
So repairing it is not something you can do with the tools you have on your ship, or out in the ocean. But if you were to go back to Port Fortune, you would be able to,
Potentially.
get some, figure out how to repair it.
Probably not get it back to full health, but maybe get it some HP back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, guys, great job. Great job, crew. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being brave little friends. Feel free to go spend the rest of the day just hanging out, relaxing. If that fucking Cyclops doesn't come back, we'll have clam dinner later today. All right.
Steamed clams.
Everybody, go play some cards or Liar's Dice or whatever your favorite game of chance is and merriment.
Wonderful.
Oh god, Captain Sarku. Red Toot's coming back like Jaws for revenge.
Wait a minute. Wait, no, that's Kelly's problem. I'm fine.
Alright.
Okay, so I
Alright.
guess we'll go down and hoist some clams.
Yeah, get to work on the clams. Chop, chop. How much experience do we get?
Alright, yeah, let's figure that out real quick. The Manta Shrimp is worth 650 XP, but that's going to be divided among 4 player characters, and, Jan, you just kind of, I guess Jan was there. She did as much as Davy Goodman I did, I guess, so you'll get her half share. And then I'm gonna give this, I'm gonna subtract an extra half share for the, cause you had all the sailors
The
help.
crew.
The crew helped. So 650 divided by 5, you each get 130.
Oh, guess what? I level up.
I talked to Lux, by the way. They approved the shrimp happens joke.
Yeah, okay, I'm at 3012. I level up.
All right. Well, we'll at the end of the day, we'll figure out, we'll handle that. For now,
I'll go from Sarko level 2 legs to Sarko level 3 leg.
Oh my goodness.
I've been waiting for that one for so long.
Oh my god. Wait, so how much XP do we get? I just realized.
130.
130 plus 5%.
Oh wait, I get 5%, don't I? That's like 5. Oh, wait. Still making me have to
136.5.
think. Times 0.56. I get 6. So much value.
all right.
I'm
So-
calculating. Okay, there we go.
All right.
All right.
So, the reef is as you see it. There are all of these giant clams between 3 and 5 feet in diameter, filter feeding at various points along the reef. They're all various sizes, and there's no outward indication which one, if any, will have a giant, will have a sufficient pearl for magic item crafting. So, what is the plan? How are you going to attempt to check these clams or harvest them?
Oh wait, I got an answer to this. I'm going to go ahead and take another one of those water breathing elixirs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wanna go drink that?
the captain bought one of those in last session as well when they
Oh,
visited
cool, okay.
Alabama.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink one. Water.
Yeah, you go through the same horrifyingly painful body horror transformation as your lungs turn into gills. It is painful and horrific, and then you're suffocating because you're on the ship, and then you stumble off the side of the ship into the water, which is
I like to
refreshing.
imagine that I like to imagine that I flop on the side of the ship until 3 of the crewmen grab me by my arms and legs and toss me.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Quick! Throw him back! That one's no good.
I'm going to lash you later.
Don't
I'm
worry,
kidding,
Captain.
but get me out of here.
Don't worry, Captain. We'll fish you back up later when you can breathe water or air again. Glunk.
Oh, okay, man. I felt like SpongeBob inside of Sandy's house for a second. I'm gonna go start tying up these clams. I need it. Anyways, I'm gonna come over here. It's not my fault, okay? I have a peg leg. I lost my balance. It was really difficult.
Yeah, I'd imagine that makes it hard to swim.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, maybe we should get like a fucking like one of those like diver's fins on the bottom of it that I like clink onto
You could replace your peg leg with an oar.
Oh my god! Wait a minute. Yeah, but the peg leg's iconic at this point. I can't stop.
Oh, it is. But like specifically for water missions, it's like using hot swappable.
You're right. I can hot swap my peg leg. Part of me wants to get a gun peg leg, but like I'm not sure I'd keep the shot and like ball in there. It seems like
maybe
problematic.
Might I recommend a crossbow leg? Deeves has experienced these.
Oh no, this sounds entirely impractical, but I'm sure the people around town would tell stories about it.
Goodness.
Anyways, I'm gonna go over to this clam,
Mm-hmm.
wait for the ship to get by, and I'm gonna tie a rope around it, and then like swim over, get it like over the back of the ship.
Yeah, so that the magic harp can lift the clam.
Yeah, so that tie it around and make it so we can start lifting up the clam, and then have people on the surface like tie some ropes around the other rope and just yoink it on up.
A series of pulleys.
All right.
A series of pulleys.
All right.
That every ship should have, because how else do you get all the barrels on it?
Exactly.
All right. Through a series of pulleys, the first giant clam is hoisted on to the Gilded Goose. Sarko, you're in the water for at least an hour.
I mean, we're gonna keep doing this. I'm assuming we can grab multiple in that time frame.
Yep. I just want to like go through the process of the first one, and then we'll.
Then we can glaze over the rest.
Right. So you dive down there. You use some ropes, tie it around the clam. Its mouth sort of opens and closes if you get close, threatening to slam shut on you. But you're not trying to interact with its mouth underwater. You just wrap ropes around the whole entity, sort of pull it free with the magic carp, and then hoist it up with all the crew's strength and the mechanical advantage of pulleys. Swing it over, drop it onto the ship. You now have a giant clam slowly dying in Sandy's house.
I guess Pom Pom can go and you probably want to wait until King's up to crack these bad boys open. Honestly, why isn't King on here using their monster strength to break these open?
King is pilot of magic.
I am pilot. It is my duty, but I could help with the clams. I could relinquish my duty to the captain if so desired.
Coco gives a thumbs up and sits in the pilot chair.
Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Co-pilot, Coco. Co-pilot. Sorry.
I love that, Coco pilot.
Talk with Union about having too many duties assigned to you.
All right. So how do I do this? Should I just kind of like?
I want you to tell me. So you've got like this giant clam that is now like on board the ship. It's it shut its mouth tight in like horror of the waterless void it finds itself in. You want to pry it open, I guess, and see what's inside. How would King go about that?
I'm trying to think, because like I've got my. Do I have a crowbar? Hang on.
I mean, you're on the ship. You can pretty much any sort of tool you want. You can find on.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a crowbar on the ship for sure.
I will grab a crowbar then. That seems like it's the surefire de facto thing to start with, at least.
All right. So yeah, King. This clam has a very powerful bite.
Yeah.
A very powerful clamp. In fact, if you had been so foolish as to stick your hand in, it could have bitten your arm clean off.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
However, out of the water and with proper tools, it's not actually very difficult to defeat a giant clam.
Yeah.
It can't move around on the surface, so it can't try and bite at you.
Yeah.
And so it's really just a matter of forcing it open and using a knife to slice its abductor muscles.
Yeah.
And then you have an open clam.
Yeah.
All right. So, King, I need you to roll a D100. If you get a 5, if you get a 5 or less, you will find an giant pearl worth a fortune. If you get if you get higher than 5, if you get 25 or less, you will find a pearl at all.
Okay.
Sufficient for the purposes of turning into a Nautilus amulet. And then I will also tell you how much other valuable you acquire.
Oh, others. Okay. Well, here comes the roll then.
Get
Let's
that-
see.
Get that highest possible roll so that we can get a fucking magic item that is a returning tide net.
No. That's not on the that's not on the list. So first,
here
You're telling that to get our guard down.
Here we go.
all right.
Oh damn.
So the first clam, unfortunately, does not have any pearl in it.
Okay.
However, you also see that the interior of the clam's shell is lined with mother of pearl.
Yeah.
The entire this clam shell itself is treasure. Please roll a
Yeah.
D10 1d10 times 50.
Oh, can you do that in the thing? Like,
Yes.
put a little asterisk?
Yes, a little
Cool.
use an asterisk for multiplication.
Hey, D10 times 50.
All right. There is once the captain is able to come up here and quantify it using their merchant expertise, there is 450 gold pieces worth of mother of pearl in this
That's
clam's
fucking good, though.
shell.
Maybe we should be doing this for money. Maybe we should be fucking clam chuckers.
Yeah, honestly.
Then again, I don't know though. The mantis shrimps kind of terrify me.
Yeah, oh yeah. High risk, decent reward. You know.
Hey man, we got paid. We got experience. We get to advance the plot, and if we can't roll below a 25 with 6 rolls, then God hates me, which is pretty bold because I don't think I've pissed him off. I don't think I've done anything to piss him off.
Yeah.
I like to think that I've been a very good business boy. If he doesn't like me, I have to go be like, but I did everything you wanted. And then he'll be like, yeah, I just want you working for me sooner. And I'm like, that's not fair.
All right. So obviously, at this point, you're going to repeat this process. You're going to use your system of ropes and pulleys to pull the clams up out of the water, where they become pretty defenseless, and then slice them open and get at their valuables. However, Commodore Sarko Two Legs, I need for you to roll me a d6. On a 1 or a 2, there will be you will meet a friend.
I'm scared.
All right.
Oh no.
On board the Gilded Goose. On board the Gilded Goose. While this is going on, you're hauling up the next giant clam. Everything is going well. Whomever's in the crow's nest suddenly calls down,
Fucking hell,
King!
is it him?
King! Bum! Somebody tell the captain, that Cyclops, he's wandering around,
Christ.
he's standing on the beach.
Oh no.
King.
Oh no.
King, you and Pom look over. You see that standing on the beach is the Cyclops Neris. He's exited his cave now that it's starting to get dark, and he's looking out across the water at your ship.
Oh boy.
He hasn't moved from that position yet, but he is watching you.
Cool.
What do you want to do about that?
I don't know what
Okay,
to
we
do
can't.
about
Okay, we can't keep operating around here with that guy being mad at us. Did you say he was an idiot before?
that.
King, how would you describe his generalized intelligence?
Oh, man, not smart. Speaking king words.
Okay, we're gonna keep gathering up these clams, and then first off, I want the Magikarp to go swim off, and then we're gonna go over there, and I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna explain. Oh, I'm so sad about what my crew did to you, and I wanted to come over here and I've keelhauled all of them. But one of them flew off with that Magikarp, and I wanted to ask you how I could make it up to you, because you're just such a nice person and you deserve the best. Yeah, because if we go up to him, it'll disarm him, and then when I ask him how I could make it up to him, yeah, I'll tell him that we're gonna go talk to the big, giant sea dragon person soon, and we'll ask him if there's anything that we can get for him from them.
This man, Big Stompy. Be careful.
Yeah, trust me, I know how to smooth talk people. It'll go good. I'm gonna go keep gathering up clams, okay?
All right. So are you going to? You're gonna try and gather up the clams over the rest of the duration of the potion?
It's only an hour. If he seems like he's gonna start coming towards us, that's when I'm gonna like. The problem is I can't really talk to him from inside the water right now.
Right.
So like that's kind of the issue. So there really isn't much I can do at this point in time. So I'm gonna keep gathering the things, but I will give the Magikarp standing orders to vacate the location. If anything happens.
Okay.
Oh wait a minute! I know what I can do. I'll know what I'll do. I'll explain to him that I'll ask him how he feels. I'll ask him if he's friends with the sea dragon. Explain that we needed the Magikarp to make them feel better, or something like that. I'll ask him how he feels about the sea dragon. That's what.
All right. But you're going to not do anything about him immediately unless he approaches, and continue diving for clams.
Yeah, and then after that, I'll make a value call on how to handle this.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. Your potion of water breathing, I believe, lasts for 1d6 plus 6 turns. So roll a d6 plus 6.
Okay. Well, am I able to get all the clams?
Yes. Yes. So your mama's potion lasts for the full 2 hours that it does so, allowing you to pull up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 remaining clams.
Hell yeah.
All right. So you haul up all of these clams. All right. King, roll 6d100.
Okay. Let's see how many pearls we get.
All right. You find 2 pearls, 2 sizable pearls. Big enough to be used by the merfolk for their magic. So,
Yeah, that's good.
You get 2 pearls. Additionally, I'll go ahead and roll it. 6d10 times 50.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's about average.
Yeah.
Slightly above average. No, that's kind of just dead average.
So that plus the 450 from the first one, BP worth of. Okay. So, a pretty sizable haul of treasure, all things considered.
Yeah.
But as you are, Sarko, as you're sort of, your lungs have grown back. You've coughed up the entire ocean, and you've come back onto shore. You're completely waterlogged. But the giant is slowly swimming towards you.
Okay, guys, get in the Magikarp. Go. I'm gonna talk to him.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna dive in and just swim to the Magikarp and jump right in.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right, King and Coco Pilot, swim away with the Magikarp.
Guys, go pull the mantis strip onto here, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Guys, quickly start getting all that clam meat out of the clams, okay? Like Snicker Snap, get at it right now, super fast.
The crew goes about it. They start harvesting all of the meat.
Okay, guys, turn this thing around. We're gonna go talk to the guy. I swear to God, this is a good idea. Trust me.
You turn the ship towards Naris, who emerges from the water. He's swimming there, his head just above the water. He is a massive, hairy giant with mounds of seaweeds for clothes. Silver gray skin, blue lips, and a single fish eye in the center of his face. What ship doing in Naris's Cove?
Oh, well, you see, I felt
Ship
really
normally
terrible.
come and go. Ship don't normally sit.
Oh, well, so the thing I wanted to ask, have you seen a weird ship that swims underwater that looks like fish? Have you seen one of those?
Naris once had beautiful fish on beach. Belonged to Naris. Spagila want to trade, but Naris knew it was valuable. But thieves came and took Naris's.
The problem is those people used to be part of my crew, and I've been trying to hunt them down. They've been evading me constantly, and it's been driving me fucking mad. But I was able to put together that you are one of the people that they swindled. That I, as their former captain, feel a level of responsibility for these events. So I went and I stopped after they escaped me, and I decided that to offer you. Well, do you like clam meat, sir?
Naris like clam, Naris like fish, Naris like shrimp, Naris...
Oh, we've got shrimp too.
Big shrimp?
Oh yeah, one of the big punchy ones.
Oh, Naris like those, but they punch really hard.
Oh, it's already dead.
Ooh. Naris sort of crumbs over, and the entire ship sort of tilts as he reaches up and grabs onto the edge and sort of pulls himself up. The entire ship kind of lists towards one side. He's not so big as he would make it capsize, but he is enough to certainly stabilize it a little bit.
We also got all of the meat already out of the clams. We didn't want you to waste your time shucking the clams. You probably have more important things to do. But crew, go ahead and present him with the clam meat.
The sailors have been gathering all the clam meat, and they offer it to the giants on silver plates. Naris sort of, oh, fresh clam. And he sort of tilts the entire plate, scarfing down 10 pounds of clam meat in a single gulp.
I would have Pom Pom in the hole right now, just in case he'd recognize her, but the other player isn't here, so.
Okay, we'll shove her down there then.
Okay. But yeah, I hope. I know that nothing could replace what was stolen to you, but I do hope that this is a suitable, some level of compensation for the wound that's been done to you.
He scarfs down another plate, an entire other giant clam, just gobbling it up in a round. He reeks of rotting fish, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I bet this guy smells terrible.
He smells like a fishery.
Yeah.
On a hot day. But he you give gifts to Naris. Naris like you. He just picks up the giant mantis shrimp in one hand and sort of just cracks open its spine and sucks out the tail meat raw, as if it were not an 8-hit die monster of incredible power.
Oh yeah, he's just cracking this thing open like it's a normal shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just sort of picks it up, cracks it, breaks its spine with his bare hands, tears it in half, and starts sucking up the meat. so much easier when it don't punch back.
Oh, yeah. My crew did an excellent job dispatching it. I was so worried it'd punch a hole in the damn shit.
He shows you like a cut on his arm. Got this from Giant Shrimp.
Oh, that must have hurt like a bitch.
It did, but then I hit it with a rock.
I bet it hurt a lot more than just like it was a little bitch. I bet it was dead.
Yes.
But what I wanted to say to you though is, so I'm actually here gathering. Another reason why I came down here, because I hate to admit I did want to make amends with you, but I was on some level of business. I was trying to get a giant pearl so that the mermaids could let me talk, let me go and swim and talk underwater unhindered. Because I heard that I'm sure you know about them. I figure like you're a very important person in this area. You know Magarwa, the sea dragon?
Naris knows of Sea Dragon.
How are you two? What's your relationship look like?
People say, Snagila say, Naris is son of the sea. Mermaids say Magawa is daughter of sea. I suppose that makes us brother and sister.
Oh, excellent. Well, so I heard that they aren't doing very well right now, and that just seems very wrong to me. So
Magawa has been very sad.
I was gonna go and try and talk to him to try and cheer him up if I could. Heck, would you want to come along with me? And you seem like you know them. Would you know some things that could help cheer him up?
Magawa and Naris do not talk very much, but I think they are sad because their daughter was kidnapped by pirates.
Their daughter was kidnapped by pirates?
Something like that. Bad things took daughter while Magarwa was out hunting.
Well, I'm going to go talk to them.
Little baby dragon missing.
Well, if that's the case, I want you to bear witness to this, Neris, because it's not obvious about me. I am a pirate, but I am a priest to the grasping god. I am a follower of Karkanos, and I am going to swear here and now that I will return her daughter to them as soon as I can facilitate it, and with all the expediency that I am capable.
Naris is son of Seek. Naris sees your vow and is witness to it.
Would you...
Naris is gonna stumble over towards you, and you see that he had a bit more of a serious expression. He seems less of a giant muppet that he did a minute ago, as you have invoked the sea gods. And he reaches out a hand, and he will place this massive hand that could crush your head in an instant over your head, and he will say, "In the name of Karkanos, the grasping god, Naris will bless your endeavor." And Sarko Two Legs, you have received a blessing from a demigod. While you were acting towards the objective of reuniting Morgawa and her daughter, you will receive a +1 to attack and damage rolls on any roll that you make in the completion of this oath.
Oh my fucking god.
Damn.
So it's +1 to attack and damage rolls, and any other rolls made in the
Wait, is that also on top of any other roll in pursuant of this mission?
Yes. So if I ask for a skill check or like an attribute check or a saving throw or something, that also.
Well, I suppose all I can do is thank you immensely. What? I just saw my doppelganger.
Sorry, I was just like your this token seemed like it was out of date, but I actually just haven't updated your prototype, so that's why.
My evil twin.
Well, Naris, allow me to say I thank you immensely for your support in this endeavor, and I swear that I will do everything I can to assist Magarwa. Nothing makes me feel more unease than when things of the sea are disturbed by the machinations of mortals.
And if you see Naris's fish, bring it back to Naris.
Maris, I'd like to ask you a question. And if I do acquire the ship, can I borrow it for the pursuit of my current mission and then return it to you at such a time as I am able to finish my job here?
That seems fine.
Okay.
Eris no longer trusts you and will join your crew until we find my fish.
Nara sort of scoops up the rest of the clam meat, and the shrimp meat, and Naris will go to Naris's cave now. Bye.
Have a wonderful night. Be safe. I'm sure you don't need the well wishing, but you have a wonderful day.
Naris does a cannonball off your ship. There's like a big wave. It sort of rocks the Gilded Goose back and forth for a moment. And then Naris just sort of swims back to shore towards his cave, getting all the clam meat, just drenched in seawater, but it's fine.
Guys, I feel absolutely fine.
Oh yeah, no, he could have eaten your entire crew.
Oh, I know. Hey, guys, anyways, guys, I know you all were looking at me like I was insane when I said we should go talk to the guy. Now, he's never gonna eat us, guys. Isn't that great? Also, he seemed actually pretty personable. I don't know why the others just didn't try talking to him.
Because they met him while in the middle of stealing his shit?
I could have talked my way out of it.
Well, maybe, but
I would. Look, guys, let's go ahead. The party did the right thing. We have a magic card.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, go get all the clams. Get them split. Get them cleaned as good as you can. Do one more over so they don't start rotting in the hole. And yeah, let's get going. Also, did we find anything else in the clams, or was it just clam?
No, it was just the clam. The first roll was to see if you found how many pearls you found. When you found 2, and then the second roll was the value of the mother of pearl. But there's the clams do not collect treasure.
Yeah.
But they are treasure, so that's okay.
Okay, well.
All right.
Clams are treasure. This is true.
All right. But yeah, so you sort of sail away. The magic carp is able to resurface and rejoin you. You're able to catch Danielle Goodwoman and King and Jan Hawkeye up on what conversation you just had with Naris.
You made deal with Large Fish Man?
Oh, yeah, guys. He blessed me, but now I am kind of bound to helping the water dragon. So that's the thing I have to do. Also, if he sees us with this again, I can say that I've reacquired it for while I'm helping, do the mission to help Magarwa get her kid back. By the way, somebody stole Magarwa's kid.
What? Dragon Kid?
Yeah, Dragon Kiddo, their daughter. So I guess I'm gonna have to help with that. Anyways, guys, let's go off to the mermaids.
Unforgivable.
Yeah, terrible. Absolutely despicable. I might be a bastard, but I don't murder children. You see, I have moral code. Hey, crewmate, if any of you tried to kill a kid who doesn't try to stab you first, I am going to hang you by the neck until dead.
I hug Coco to my chest. No one get between dragon and children.
King only been parent for 2 days, but thinks this is unforgivable.
Yes.
God damn it. What do the crewmen say when I'm like, hey, if anybody tries to murder a kid that isn't stabbing you first, you're gonna get hung?
I'm pretty sure that the pirate code doesn't permit wanton murder of children.
Excellent. Okay, anyways, guys,
There's just like one crewman on the deck that just, oh shit, and just suddenly freaks out and jumps off the side of the ship. And just like, okay, that took care of that problem.
Oh, yeah, crazy. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get ourselves going. Yeah, we gotta go straight, we gotta make a beeline. Wait, no, we gotta go back to port so I can get another water-breathing potion. Fuck, okay. Alright, guys, let's go back to port.
You don't necessarily need to. The merfolk can communicate with you if they surf.
Wait a minute, you're right, guys. Let's just go ahead and wait a minute. Yeah, you're right. Well, we don't want to go by Magarwa because she's sad.
She's sad and might eat you. But also you don't want to go too close to the Black Crag, maybe, because then you might see the ghosts of old Janzoon.
Yeah, and I swore myself to helping with the
And then, of course, over here you have old Red Eyes.
I love how when you grab that, it just made my fucking drawing just curve.
Sorry.
No,
Throw a stick
I
without
thought it
hanging
was
angry
funny.
sea god anymore.
Look, oh yeah, but hey, the fact that he doesn't hate me is all I care about. All right. Anyways,
Okay.
this is how we're gonna do this.
All right, so you're gonna take a wide circle around so that you don't get too close to the crag or the lair or even old Red Eyes.
Everything in the
Yeah.
middle of the map is terrifying.
A little bit.
Castaway Island's not that scary. Except
Not
next to the
anymore, but
corpse
like,
of-
you know.
I guess
It
there
did
was
have
a
some
there was
really
a
deadly snakes.
there are some, you know, instantly dead venomous snake, but you know what? You're in a tropical setting. Those snakes are on every island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
There was a 5th level wizard here though who could have killed anyone he wanted with a magic missile. So okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's just no longer scary, but it certainly was. Yeah, because Bartholomew is a 5th level magic user. The only reason he wasn't more scary is because his spell selection is a little eccentric. I mean, but he's got magic missile and web, which is enough to kill anyone. So
Oh god. Yeah.
yeah, web in this edition is also horrifying in how long it lasts. All right.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so night falls, sun rises next day, weather, heavy rain, but hardly any wind. All right, 2 in 6 chance of an encounter today. No encounter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the first day. Oh, I've not been updating the calendar. Yesterday and today. It's now 12th. Okay, new day. Clear skies. Gentle breeze. No encounter. 1, 8. Sailing past Jade Island. You maybe see some monkeys running along the beach. But it's no threat to your ship. It is now the 13th day of the month. Clear skies. Fresh breeze. And no encounter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Traveling by several seemingly uninhabited islands. From the shore, or from the sea, you can only see that there's beach and jungle. No sign of anything of interest from so far out. 14th day. Wind just isn't with you, but it is enough for you to get to Fisheye Atoll by the end of the day.
Oh, do I level up?
Yeah, actually, let's go ahead and handle that level up.
Oh yeah, I think my character sheet is like blinking as if I've leveled up as well.
Let me
Like
take.
the little level 2 thing is
Yep.
you know.
King, you also have enough XP to hit level 3.
Oh!
All right. All right. So, anyone who with enough experience to level up, let's take care of that really quickly.
Gotcha.
Sarko, level 3 cleric. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So level 3 cleric, you get a new hit die, obviously. So go ahead and change your character level to 3.
1 second. All right, let's do this. Okay.
And then click your hit die button, and that should roll 3d6 plus 3 times your con modifier.
I got the exact same.
oh.
Wait, no, I.
Oh, you know, it didn't multiply it. Sorry, I got so many different systems that I'm running, I never know which ones do it automatically and which ones don't. So roll another 2d6 and add that to that 11.
2d6 plus 2d6 plus 11.
Mhm.
Oh damn! I got a 5 that time, so yeah, 19.
All right, so your new total HP, Captain Sarko, is 19.
All right.
Okay. That's not bad.
Mhm.
Okay, damn.
Make
Yo,
sure-
me having that 16 con feels really bigly right now.
Yeah, I mean that's why you had the +6 because you got the +2 con
Mhm.
modifier. That's going a long
so
way.
I got 19 minus 6. I got 2 above average. That's still pretty good. That's
Mhm.
still pretty damn good.
All right.
Um,
As you are now level 3, you can now have 2 spells prepared.
okay.
But you are still limited to first level spell.
Do I only get 1 spell slot still?
No, sorry. Your spells prepared are your spell slot.
Okay.
So if how spells work in this edition is you have 2 spell slots, and you have to prepare a specific spell into that. So if you want to be able to cast Cure Wounds twice, you have to prepare Cure Wounds twice. You understand?
Yeah.
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 Although as a cleric, you can reverse certain spells, like Cure Light Wounds can be reversed to cause light wounds at the time of casting. Light can be reversed to darkness at the time of casting. But most spells are not. So go to the first level cleric spells, and you can choose 2 to have prepared, or you could prepare the same one twice.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Cure Light Wounds a second time, honestly.
Okay, so you'll just have two Cure Light Wounds. Also, just take note. Cure Light Wounds in this edition does a few different things. I am unable to show Observer, but yeah, Cure Light Wounds. If I click it, I don't have permission. So when you cast it, you can choose to either use it to heal a subject for a d6 plus 1 hit points. You could also use it to cure paralysis. So if anyone's under some effect like hold person or something else, or some sort of special poison or other effect that causes paralysis, you can end it with Cure Light Wounds. And then also you can reverse cast it as Cause Light Wounds. You have to touch a creature, requiring a melee attack roll in combat, but if you touch them, it inflicts a d6 plus 1 hit points.
Yeah, fair. Which, I mean, it's a damage spell and it's a heal spell, which big good. I guess it is like our only source of magical damage, right? Aside from the trident.
Yeah, that is true. Also, let me change your next level so you'll stop flashing. Next level as a cleric, to get to level 4, you need 6th up. Okay. So yeah, and there's no updates to your saves. Although it looks like your character sheet is doesn't have your saves filled in.
Oh, that's weird.
They're all zeroed out. So if you can go through and fix.
What should my death for poison be?
I'll read your saves off. So death is 11, wands are 12, paralysis is 14, breath attacks is 16.
Oh fuck me.
And spells, rods, and staves is 15.
Okay.
All right. Okay. King, world's strongest kobold, who is now even stronger.
Yeah.
I'm
excited for this.
All right. So, your first things first. Change your level there where it's flashing the 2. Change that to be 3.
There we go.
And then under HD in the middle of your sheet, change that to see 3d4.
Ooh.
And then click that HD button.
Okay.
All right. Your total hit points are now a 12. Replace your 7 with a 12.
Okay. That's not that much better, but you know what? I'll take it.
It's a bit better. It's a bit better.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm
less likely to get killed by the mantis shrimp.
Yeah, well, that mantis shrimp is like an 8th level monster, so
Oh god, yeah, okay.
That was a creature that is meant to be like a threat to the entire party.
Yeah.
That was something that you needed some sort of clever stratagem to deal with. Okay. So then, King, the only other thing you get as a kobold, I believe, is your saving throws don't go up again until next level.
Okay.
Your Thaco doesn't go up again until next level. So really the only thing you get is all of your kobold skills are more reliable by a little bit. So I'll go through those.
So I gotta upgrade those?
Yeah, so your hear noise is now 3 or less. Your find and remove treasure traps is now 25%.
Okay.
Your hide in shadows is now 20%.
Nice.
Hide in shadows 20. Nope, not 25. 20. Your move silently is now 30%.
Okay.
And your open locks is now 25.
All right.
25%. Now keep in mind that those percentages are meant to be like your worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Like that means that the best mundane lock possible, you have a 25%. You know.
Okay.
A common padlock is going to be giving you a significant bonus, and that hide in shadows of 20% means that if there's literally nothing to hide behind except for shadows, you have a 20% chance of pulling that off.
Okay.
You know,
that's not that bad.
That's a 20% chance to just totally ninja something.
Yeah.
And move silently isn't to move quietly. Anyone can move quietly. Move silently is to move silently.
Silent.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. Like, anyone can attempt to move quietly, but you have a chance, if you succeed on the move silently check, that means that you cannot be, because you are silent. If you fail, that doesn't mean that you failed the stealth check. That means that you were not silent. But that doesn't mean that you weren't quiet. I just want to throw that out there, because otherwise you look at it, it's like 20% I have a 20% chance to hide? No, you have a 20% chance to hide in shadow.
Yeah, it's a little bit more specific.
Yeah,
I get you.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
All right. So, you arrive a little after midday. You could have sailed a few more hexes yet, so the day isn't over yet. You arrive at Fisheye Atoll. It looks like a sandbar with a large pool in the center of it, a lake or something. But you know from having been here before that this is the secret home of the merfolk. As the Gilded Goose approaches, you are met by some merfolk guards who swim out to meet you. They don't seem hostile. You've had previous encounters with them before. They just are visiting. They can swim out to meet you.
Oh, hi there. It's me, Sarko. Pleasure to see you again. Wait, are you guys the same guys from last time?
We remember you, yes.
Oh, the great, love to hear it. So I finally got a hold of the giant pearls that your queen tasked me with gathering, so I could try and make good with the sea dragon. Could you? We're out of water breathing potions, but I was curious if you could go ahead and bring these back to her, so that she could turn them into water breathing potion. Amulets, please.
Yes.
Very well. Please hand over the pearls, and we shall take them to Her Majesty.
I put them in a bucket and rope it down.
All right. The two guards take the two pearls and they dive back into the water to enter the village of the merfolk through their secret entrances. Time passes. A day passes. At what point does Sarko become restless?
Probably on the next day. But was kind of gonna sit there and be like, oh, for the love of fuck.
After more than 24 hours, there is movement beneath the surface. The ship, Aqua Summer, is panicked and swims away, leaving the Gilded Goose. Swims away from the Gilded Goose in a panic. Jan, something's bothering the shark. Then you see what it is. A giant eel swims out of the merfolk village and circles around your ship. You've of course seen this giant eel before. It is the chieftainess's pet, which sat behind her throne in previous meetings. It circles the ship. Merfolk guards come out and secure the area, and then emerging from under the water, flanked by guards, the merfolk chieftainess with her golden scales and her magic trident. Captain Two Legs, I have brought to you your amulets.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day in order to assist me in this mission.
You took longer than we expected, Captain.
There were many detours. But we were able to do it. Don't worry, I always uphold my word. But I bring news of you. I haven't spoken to Magarwa yet, but I did talk to their brother.
Naris.
Yes. He blessed me.
Cyclops.
Yes, he blessed me in my mission to reunite Megara with their daughter, because it has come to my understanding the reason why she is sad, as per the Cyclops' word, is because her child was abducted.
There's some gasps from the various merfolk. The chieftainess is sort of just stoic. I do not like nor trust Neris. He is a dangerous, monstrous fool. But
I like my clam meat plenty enough, I think to myself.
But I will believe him. If the daughter, her name is Gaera, if she has been stolen, then this would explain Margara's rampage. I do not know who could have done it, unless it is these Slagila.
I suspected the same. I suspect that they are probably held somewhere within. The Black Crag stares at the cameras. But if it were up to me, I will, however, speak with Megara themselves and confirm this. If I am able to confirm this on my own end, and I am able to discern where they are probably held, are there any among your number who would assist us in the return of this young dragon?
If you find who has taken them, Megara is a friend of ours, and I will lend my warriors to the cause. You find who has kidnapped them, you will have our assistance.
Understood. Well, with that being established, that's really all the news I have to tell. I will return soon. I'd hate to keep somebody as important and as definitely busy as yourself here for too long, but I will go and, I suppose I have a dragon to speak with, don't I?
She puts the 2 amulets into a bucket for you to haul up onto the ship. I hope that will be enough for you, Commodore. She doesn't know you're Commodore. Captain?
Oh, I have recently actually been promoted to Commodore. I am now in charge of a second ship. It is we're referring to it as the Magic Carp, and it is a submersible vehicle.
Most impressive. Well then, Commodore, if you find these kidnappers and you require the martial might of the merfolk, we will be behind you.
I appreciate it immensely. I wish you good luck and pleasant tidings until we meet again.
And the merfolk and the giant electric eel dive back into the ocean, return to the...
You know, guys, I feel like I keep winning as of recently. I feel like I've just been doing well at getting shit done. Maybe it's that blessing the giant Cyclops gave me, but like I just been rolling in it.
Alright.
Anyways, let's go ahead and I guess we're going to I guess I'll go draw on the map again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Leaving behind Fisheye Atoll, the sky is clear, but the wind is near gale. It is blowing you as fast as you can go, which is good, but also dangerous. Captain Sarko, I need you to roll a D100. 10% chance of the ship taking on water.
Okay, didn't fuck it up this time.
Yes.
Oh wait.
You roll a D10, so that'll be a 50. I asked for a D100, but that works too.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I saw a 10% chance, so I was like, that's just a 1d10.
Yeah, that's fine. But okay. The ship will sail at double speed today, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, you make it to by like early afternoon. Let's see if there's any trouble along the way. There is potentially trouble along the way.
Little did Commodore Sarko know the world was accelerating because it was going to end in one more session.
Oh, yeah.
For the... interesting. Roll a d6 for me, Commodore.
Oh, 1d6?
Mhm.
Okay.
As you're approaching Morgara's lair, you find floating wreckage. A ship torn apart, rent asunder. Floating wreckage, bits of wood, scrap of sail, here. Some barrels float by. No survivors.
Are you alright if I use the restroom real fast?
Actually, I kind of gotta go too. So why don't we take a little break here, and then we'll dive down into the lair of the dragon.
Good idea.
All right, so let's just take a little break.
Yep.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, Marilyn.
I like how this transmix was playing, keeping us all very calm while Pistol Shrimp almost tore us to pieces.
I do appreciate the Subnautica music though. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I saw the map, I'm just like, yo, Subnautica shit. And then you played the music, I'm like, oh, oh yeah, okay.
All right. So after having passed through the remains of some unfortunate ship, you reach the area you know as the lair of Morgawa. Below the surface of the water lays a dazzling coral reef, teeming with tropical fish of every conceivable color. Among the coral reef, though, lies a darkened cave mouth at its base. A wide cave, sufficient to be a dragon's.
Guys, I'm gonna be going in on this one alone.
But King want meat dragon.
No. Trust me. This is on me. Sorry. If I do not return, do not return by sunrise, assume I am dead and leave me as such.
King understand.
This is a holy entity, and I must use my position as a priest to sway it to our side. I feel like any mill manners or merrymaking will piss it off. And this isn't me saying I don't trust you guys, but this is me saying I don't trust you guys.
King understands.
Look, the more parts you add to a system, the more likely it is to go haywire. Ask me how I know. Anyways, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and take a dive. I'm gonna go pray. Give me a moment while I pray. Go toss like 10 gold into the water for me, please. My god kind of hands these things out like buying you're buying a coupon.
All right. You make a prayer. You throw 10 gold into the sea, and you descend down into the cave entrance.
Of course.
Now, this lair is intended to be a dungeon crawl, actually. However, due to the fact that we are trying to come to something resembling a conclusion by the end of next session, I'm just going to describe your trip through the lair.
All right.
Captain Sarko dives in into the dark cave. Captain Sarko, you can't see in the dark.
Oh no.
Well, we have lights on the map. Oh wait, I'm going in there alone, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like the magic carp has its mouth is a light source, but you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, guys, need the magic carp to light the way.
I'm actually bullshit. I need
I will gladly pilot it. Don't worry.
All right. So with Captain Sarko swimming ahead of the magic carp, everyone else in the magic carp using the spotlight feature. Aqua Summer swims along by you, Captain. You do have a second amulet. Who is wearing the second amulet?
I'd say probably Daniel Goodwoman.
Yes.
All
Sorry,
right.
Danielle, a good woman.
Yeah.
So you make your way into the cave, and the YouTube video Stop Subnautica. We need our chill Subnautica vibes. All right. You make your way in. To the left, there's a narrow passageway filled with razor-sharp coral. To the right, some reef sharks are hunting. But they're small. They're small sharks, and without any blood in the water, they are mostly calm. And so you are, and especially the Magikarp, cows them, as it is definitely not prey.
Yeah.
You make your way past them, deeper in. You find a garden of garden eels. Which silver tendrils poking up from the sandy floor like blades of grass sway in calm waters. They shoot back under the sand as you approach. especially as the magic
That's
carp
wonderful.
approaches. And at the back of the cave, you find a curtain of tendrils. Basically a curtain of sea anemones, which blocks your way to the deepest part of the lair.
Is it time for laser?
Yep. Should we blast through?
We've still got the charges for it. Just out of the way, Captain. Or
If you do
Commodore.
that, it's going. No,
Or-
I like.
or do you think
look
this
at
is a
you and
test?
make the no noise. I look at you and I just start going like.
Oh,
with my
okay.
hands.
The king takes his hand away from the button.
King, so Zargo's gonna come up to the edge here and be like, and proclaim loudly into the water, "Oh, wise Megarwa, I have been sent here with the blessings of your brother to assist you in finding your lost child."
The anemones part, and Sarko sees an enormous face pushing its way out of the sea anemones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
The sea dragon, pushes her face out. She looks on the border between rage and hope. Who sent you?
Fuck. What? The chiefess of the fuck. What's her name? The chiefess of the Merfolk have sent me to parley with you, and I have acquired the blessing of your brother.
Naris?
Naris, indeed.
What do you know? Those who stole my child away.
I have many theories, but I suspect that all of them lead to the Black Crag itself. The chiefess of the Merfolk believes that it's the Sagili stole your child, and I suspect that in any case they have been brought into the Black Crag for nefarious reasons. I wish to go there and return them to you.
If my child is in the Black Crag, then I must go there and destroy and free my child.
Yeah.
If
Do
you
you
are
know any?
if you are correct, pirate, you will be rewarded.
Saying it was the Black Crag, I think, has to be the best bet. The Swahili are based out of Black Crag, right?
Yes, that is true. I don't remember how you learned that was true, but you have made that assumption and it is correct, so I assume you based it on some former information I've given you and forgotten the source
Wait,
of.
I vaguely remember Mama Fortuna saying something like that.
That's probably something Mama Fortuna would have said. She knows a lot
Yeah.
of things.
Yeah.
I believe that this is true, but I cannot say it with certainty yet. I would hate for you to act believing that I have given you complete and utter direction here. But out of all the information I understand, from those I have spoken to with greater authority than myself, they have all pointed in that direction.
Morgawa hesitates for a moment. You see that flicking around in her mouth, on her tongue, there is the largest pearl you have ever seen.
Oh.
Terrifying.
It seems to to flicker in the magic carp's spotlight as she talks. And then she says, "Very well. Then what do you propose we do? If it isn't that I smash through there and devour every Sagila I see."
Personally, I'd suggest that's the best place to look first. It probably is the best course of action available to you, I will be honest. However, I have an oracle whom I plan to pry for answers soon. And should that fail, I have also heard words of a certain dread pirate who has returned from the dead, who may have good use of a young dragon for their own magics and nefarious uses.
A dread pirate returned from the dead.
What's his name again?
Janzun, the Blade. Captain of the Scimitar.
Janzun the Blade, captain of the Scimitar, has returned from, I assume, death or some worse state of being to hunt the oceans once again.
And you know not whether it be this man Janzun or these monsters the Slagila who have taken my child, but you believe it to be one of them.
I believe they are both operating out of Black Crag. It is entirely possible that they are working together.
Then we shall destroy them both.
Understood. Do you wish for me to assist you in this quest?
do you believe you could be of assistance? Small.
There you, for all of your might, and you are mighty beyond comprehension, there are things for which I believe you may be ill-suited, things that might be more appropriate for those of smaller size. There are places you may not be able to reach, people you might not be able to interrogate. I believe you might make use of somebody of my diminutive size and stature.
Then we shall go together. Ready your crew, and we shall launch an assault on the Black Crag and lay it, and we shall rescue my child. And
Of
then
course.
you shall be rewarded handsome.
Of course, of course. If she is found, if she is not, I will continue. You have my word. I have been bound to my oath to Karkanos to return her to you. If she is not found, I will continue to prowl these seas ad infinitum until I return them to you.
Then let us go. I will not have my child in their hands a moment longer than necessary.
Okay, I lock out. Ah, man. Me over here. I have to hedge my bets. I have to hedge my bets. I have to hedge my bets. I really just told them, hey, I've got a hunch.
Goodness.
All right. So you all saw that.
Yeah.
Morgarwa, follows you out of the lair back to the surface. Will accompany you. Will use their magic as a dragon of the sea to whip the winds into a frenzy to blow you in the right direction, blazing you towards the Black Crag at high speed.
Oh, it's like the statue.
Mm-hmm. But Morgawa to simply control the wind. She is a mighty sea dragon. Yes, you approach the Black Crag. As you approach the Black Crag, Morgawa finds a crevice in the underside of the underneath the surface, a cave passageway leading into the entrance. You all above the surface see that there's also an opening large enough for a small vessel, a rowboat, one of your lifeboats, to sail into. There's also a larger, so there's two entrances on the there's two entrances on the water level. There's a small entrance on the south side that you could sail or that you could like row a boat into. There is also a larger cave on the back side that a ship could sail, a full-size ship could sail into. But Morgarwa and those of you in the magic cart can see that there is a cave entrance under the surface. Morgarwa wishes to assault the undersea entrance, believing that will be the lair of the Slagila, who she believes is more likely to have been the culprits, as they can go underwater easier than the pirates.
I'm kind of thinking maybe that is the right move, but also I don't want to anger the sea dragon mommy. So.
Mm-hmm. Going along with her call is also probably the best way to stay on her good side.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So will you square up to join Morgarwa in her attack on the Slagila?
Probably.
Me and Captain Danielle are in the fish,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna look to the captain and say, Captain Woman, do we go in cave?
We go ahead. We go ahead and we take
The magic cart.
We take them. We go ahead and we go on we take a rowboat into the sides.
Yeah.
Wait, so you don't want to accompany Morgawa?
You know what? I feel like we're better if we go in from the sides and don't accompany her.
But
she can handle.
My 2 cents.
She can handle herself. If she can't handle herself, we're not going to be able to help.
True.
I think we should go with Morgagra, but we should have Aqua Summer go through that cave to scout what we're going to be up against, maybe.
Aqua Summer can't. Well, Aqua Summer is a shark.
Oh yeah, there's no. It's not like 5th edition where the druids or animal
They
companions
have
are
telepathic
telepathy linked.
connect.
Yeah, no. They have no. If they had some higher level magic, they could do that. But animal friendship
Yeah.
alone doesn't give them like a psychic connection like that.
Did Hawkeye ride Aqua Summer through there?
I
Just
mean,
do a
she
quick
could,
scout?
but like if she gets into trouble, she'd be alone.
Yeah.
If Aqua Summer going by themselves would be a lot more unassuming. Okay, yeah, let's
Yeah.
do what Sarko's plan.
If the Commodore is saying we just stay on the surface, then we stay on the surface.
All right. All right. So Morgarwa is going to attack from the Sagila caves, and you guys are going to take the rowboat in on the surface level.
I believe so.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. Give me one moment.
You know, it's probably a good thing that the healer has 2 charges of healing before we go in.
Yeah.
Why? Never really enabled vision. Why? I don't have a token ready for a rowboat, so just pretend that your tokens are all sitting in a rowboat. You sail up towards the entrance.
Are you sure you want to take Coco with us?
Oh, actually, I don't know. I will
Leave
leave
him
him
in the boat.
I will leave him with my fellow kobold on the ship. Snack can take care of him.
Coco, stay with your Uncle Snick.
Yes.
All right. Aqua Summer is sort of swimming alongside you, staying near Hawkeye. And you sail in towards the Black Crag. Cross over these little rocks. It's a tight squeeze getting your boat through there, but you can with some difficulty. You can see that there is. It looks like there's a passage over here, and you can see that there's a skeleton of a giant fish, just sort of in the wall to your right.
That's really cool.
Deeper into the crag, though, it is dark inside. You can see a little bit inside from the light of the sun, but it is completely pitch black once you get out of direct sunlight.
I think I might light a torch then.
All right.
Have I got torches? Let me look. Yeah, I've got a torch.
All right.
Mark one off.
All right. King will light a torch. Let's see. Torch in this system burns for 1 hour. Clearly illuminates a 30-foot radius. So King is carrying.
Hey, Maron, you have
that?
to go in 10 minutes.
I do know in 10 minutes.
I'm
Oh,
aware.
boy.
I'm aware. I'm hoping to get to a cliffhanger with whatever the first encounter you guys run into.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So you
do that.
you sort of make your way in. There's definitely a side passage off here to the right, and then the water keeps flowing in this direction. Which way do you want to go?
Water flow in. Mean it go down? Which way?
Oh, hold on. Be able to see. Yeah, no. All right, yeah. So which way you want to go?
I'm gonna look to the group and ask them for input because I personally kind of want to go see what's down the side passage, but I'm also very curious about where the fuck the water's even flowing to.
I also think it'd be sneaky going down the side.
Okay.
All right.
Then let's do it.
You sort of get your boat wedged up over here, and disembark.
I will take point because I have torch.
Yeah, guys. Hopefully, the giant dragon trying to murder this place distracts them. If they end up getting murdered here, though, I'm gonna feel kind of terrible because I'm not sure I smooth that one over with the fucking mer people. But my money would usually be on the giant city-killing dragon.
Yeah.
All right.
What is this?
So hold on right there, moment, King. So let me just move everyone up.
Oh, we don't have Aqua Summer. Oh.
Aqua Summer is a shark. They have no ground speed. They're gonna protect the boat.
Yeah.
All right. This is room 12. All right. As you enter into this room, you see 4 treasure chests, just laying haphazardly around. Gold coins lie in discarded haphazardly thrown around in the muck on the floor. Just discarded gold coins as if just thrown out with without a care. You see these 4 chests. None of them have. They all have like a latch where you would attach a padlock, but the padlock is missing.
Interesting. And they're all closed.
Yes. Oh, also you hear a faint echo of singing from deeper within.
Okay, guys. These are a bunch of treasure chests right at the front entrance. We ignore these.
I nod, and I'm so curious though, but I'll ignore. I'll ignore. I will listen to Commodore.
You know I'm right.
Mm-hmm. I was considering throwing my trident at one of them to see what happened, but also like I don't know. Metagaming, one of them's a fucking mimic. I know it.
As you sort of make your way past them, King, with your make a wisdom check for me, King.
Okay.
As you make your way past them.
Here.
Just because you're curious.
Oh, wait, did it go?
There it goes.
Oh, there. Oh.
King, as you make your way past them, you notice that a crustacean-like eye sort of poke out between the gap of one of the treasure chests, and then
Mimicrab!
and then duck back inside. These treasure chests have all been taken over by hermit crabs.
All of them. Oh yeah, okay. No, that's amazing. Dungeon meshy shit. I love it.
Giant hermit crabs.
That's my favorite interpretation of mimics. That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Zargo, you were correct in not picking a fight with them, but I had to show off the
Yeah.
All right. So you make your way up here towards this turn, and there you hear music, or rather, you hear like singing sea shanties coming from the north passage. Your lantern sort of illuminates there. Let me read that real quick. Yeah, you hear music playing and shanties being sung. Sarko, you spy. With the torchlight, you can see just a little bit into what looks like a bar. You can see like there's a bar counter here, and there's a table here. And sat at that table, toasting frothing mugs and singing, the wavering blue-green ghosts of a pirate crew.
I fucking would go past that. We don't have shit for ghosts.
Cannot stand ghost.
Some literal Pirates of the Caribbean shit.
Yes.
We should have brought holy water in a jar, so bring it around.
I'm pretty sure. Can I hurt ghosts with my cause light wounds?
Probably.
I'm not sure that a 1d6 plus 1 will... I mean, how tough are ghosts outside of, like, their immunities?
Absolutely terrifying. They will scare you to death. That's actually not true. They will scare you into aging, and then that will cause you to be scared to death.
That's terrible.
I see.
A coaster full of Disney guests rolls by and we get flashed by a camera.
That's what would have happened if we stayed in the boat and went down the river.
Disney attendee would shuffle us on a road.
Captain Sarko and King and Danielle Goodwoman. You step around this corner, and I'm just going to move you into position where you can see this, because that'll be our cliffhanger. You see movement down this passage. You move to illuminate it, and you see skeletons. Skeletal pirates. Their bones covered in coral and barnacles. And you see a freshly slain pirate, a sailor, who looks as if he was alive and as alive as the rest of you just mere moments ago, as the coral skeletons pull their swords from his body.
Sorry, my internet got shitty all of a sudden.
Yeah, internet got shitty for me too. What the hell? Yeah, I'm sorry, Caves. The whole interaction, like, explanation of what's going on here kind of got
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'll go back. I'll say it again. You come around the corner, you see on the ground a pirate, a sailor, who looked as if he was as alive as you are mere moments ago, pooled in his own blood. Standing over him, 4 skeletal pirates, their bones covered with coral and barnacles and all manner of seaweed and the like from the ocean. They pull their bloody swords out of the body of the deceased pirate, the deceased sailor, and they turn towards you. They intend to drive you out of Janzoon's vault. And now, we will roll initiative next time on The Secrets of the Black Crag.
Yes!
So exciting.
Good shit.
I'm gonna go evaporate now because I need to start skedaddling, but I had a very fun session.
Yeah. Fare thee well, traveler.
Yes.
Toodles.
I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.